Hello, welcome back to my channel. I have a listening and speaking practice video for you today. Now, the whole point of my speaking practice videos is not for you to sound like an Australian. I make them so that you can better understand how some words and phrases can be said here in Australia. That's it. No one expects you to have an Australian accent. I certainly don't expect that. So my videos are all about communication and just being able to understand each other. You do you, and that's all that matters. Now, with that said, let's begin today's video. I talk about the schwa sound today, so if you don't know what this sound is, I suggest that you watch this video first. And then once you've watched that, come back to this point in today's video. Okay, so today we're going to be listening to just one guy, and he says a few short sentences. And we'll talk about each sentence one at a time. Today, I'd just like you to write down what you hear. I'll play each sentence 4 times, the first time at normal speed, the second and third times at a slightly slower speed, and then one more time at the normal speed again. And after you listen to his sentence, we can then practice saying that same sentence. Okay, let's listen to his first sentence.
I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning.
His first sentence was, I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning.
I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning.
Let's study how he said this sentence. So firstly, he said, I was in.
I was in.
We have a consonant sound at the end of was and a vowel sound at the beginning of in. So when speaking, these two words can be joined together to make one long word. Was in. So this becomes, I was in. I was in. I was in.
I was in.
I was in bed sleeping.
I was in bed sleeping. I was in bed sleeping.
Notice how he didn't say sleeping. The ing just changed to n. The schwa sound and n. This can happen with words that end with ing, like coming, comin', going, goin'. We talked about this in a previous video actually. I'll put a link up here to that video if you want to watch it again. It's one of my older videos, so you might not have seen it yet.
I was in bed sleeping. I was in bed sleeping.
I was in bed sleeping. I was in bed sleeping. I was in bed sleeping.
I was in bed sleeping. I was in bed sleeping.
I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning.
I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning.
At the end of this sentence is another word that ends with ing, so he shortened it to morning. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning. And notice that he didn't make the R sound in morning or morning. We don't tend to make the R sound like the Americans, morning. So this is just morning or morning as he says it. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning.
I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning.
Okay, let's listen to another sentence.
What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate?
What are you doing, mate? Becomes, what are you doing, mate?
What are you doing, mate?
Let's start with mate. We talked about this word a long time ago in one of my very first videos. This one. And we might have talked about it a few more times since then. Mate just means friend, but sometimes we're actually not talking about a friend. We're just talking to some random person on the street, a person that we don't know. And it may not be a friendly mate. And you can figure that out. You can understand what he means depending on what else he says. What are you doing, mate? You're about to pour salt into your coffee. Here's the sugar. Or, what are you doing, mate? It's my bag. You better not be trying to steal it. Now, mate. He stops himself just before he makes the t sound at the end of mate. So this sounds more like mate. Doing. Doing ends with ing, and again, he said this as doin'. And are and you, these two words sounded like and y. So with the schwa sound. And what are? Because we have a consonant sound followed by a vowel sound, he joined these two words to make one long word. Water. And the t sound can also sound like it's somewhere between a t and a d sound. Water. So his whole sentence or his whole question was, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate?
What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate?
Now let's listen to the next sentence.
I jumped in me car. I jumped in me car. I jumped in me car. I jumped in me car.
I jumped in my car became I jumped in me car.
I jumped in me car.
Now, car. Remember, as I said earlier, in Australia, we don't tend to make a strong R sound at the end of words. So this just becomes car. And what I wanted you to listen to today was how he said the word my. It sounded more like me car.
I jumped in me car.
And we have jumped, which ends with a consonant sound, and in, which begins with a vowel sound. So these two words can be joined together to make one long word. I jumped in. I jumped in. I jumped in. I jumped in me car. I jumped in me car. I jumped in me car.
I jumped in me car.
And to jump here means to move quickly. So he quickly went into his car. You could use this if you were running late to work, for example. You can also use this to tell someone else to quickly go into your car. Jump in, I'll drive you home.
I jumped in me car. I jumped in me car.
Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful, so then I'll know that you like these types of videos so I can make more of them for you. Thank you for watching today. Keep practicing and I shall see you in my next video. Bye! Do you reckon I should have a cup of coffee? It's quite late in the afternoon though. Maybe I'm just tired. Hopefully I don't convey that when I start filming. I'm already filming, I know. Okay. Let's go. No, I think I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I think I need a cup of coffee. Because if I don't make a cup of coffee, I'm going to sound really flat. I really need the energy. I need the caffeine boost. I suggest that you watch this video next. First. Not next. First. How much of that can you hear? Does the mic pick it up? Curious. I jumped in my car. And we have jumped, which ends with a vowel. No, it does not end with a vowel sound. Ugh! And I didn't. Oh, that's terrible. Oh well, I hope it'll be okay. Good enough.